Why did Real Sociedad stop the signing basque players? Just like Atletico Bilbao today, Real Sociedad also had a policy that stated that they are only allowed to hire Basque players only, the players that are born or raised in Basque countries. But why did they stop? What happened that tempted or pressurized Real Sociedad to changing their policy? Real Sociedad experienced a golden generation in starting of 1980s. They remarkably captured consecutive La Liga titles in 1981 and 1982. However, during mid-80s, the team began to decline. The reason? Numerous players were retired and the key talents were lured away by bigger teams like Real Madrid and Barcelona. By 1989, La Real failed to maintain their former competitive level, and that tempted the then La Real president Iñaki Alquiza to do something and change the trajectory of the club. And he did by signing Irish player John Eldridge. John Eldridge was the first non-Basque player to sign for Real Sociedad and thus breaking decades old tradition. Fans were furious at this decision, and that led Alquiza to declare that Real Sociedad would only sign non-Basque players who are foreign international, and the club would never ever sign players from the rest of Spain like Valencia, Madrid, Catalonia. Never. But in 2002, Real Sociedad suffered a series of devastating domestic campaigns and survived many near relegation battles. And that prompted Real Sociedad to change something. And they did by lifting all the restrictions on transfers and signed the first non-Basque Spanish player, Sergio Bodi from Asturias. And guys, remarkably, they finished second in La Liga that season, and that prompted Real Sociedad to sign more players. And since then, Real Sociedad have become a big club in La Liga and have contested many times for UCL and by winning Copa del Rey.